Vortex, you should be really, really proud of me. You know why? You want to know why you should be proud of me? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on one second. I remember it. Like, right before I left the house, I was like, get the CD! Get the CD! So this is what we've been listening to for like the past several weeks. Now we're going to listen to hits of South Africa. And I'm pretty sure this won't be copyrighted. I got copyright claims on so many videos. Well, it's a good thing that I ain't getting paid to do this. So then I can just play whatever music I want to play and say most of what I want to say. I don't say everything that I want to say, because that's not smart. Now, I feel like censorship could teach people a thing or two. I don't agree with censorship. I think censorship is evil, but at the same time, I understand why they do it, because, not trying to justify it, but I understand from their perspective, from like a business perspective, or, you know, a candy-ass perspective. This is the problem, is that like people want to complain about something without trying to understand the root of the problem. Ooh! Ooh! Oh my goodness. That was scary. Did y'all feel that? Did y'all feel that intensity? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're never doing that again. I'm glad I just put my seatbelt on. Well, whenever you get off that exit, or I guess it's not an exit, but it's like when you get on the interstate, like there's a really shitty part of the road, and I was trying to avoid it. Little did I know that it would be an even scarier experience. Holy shit, dude. It was so freaky, man. Oh my goodness. Just to let you know, like, this is why we left. This is why we left that lane. You see that? Like, they've patched the road somewhat, but it's still not fun to drive on. Oh man. You never know what you're gonna get with this channel. Is she gonna hit a guardrail? Is she gonna run a stop sign? What's she gonna do? CD gonna skip? I think it's skipping. No. This is off of that Paul Simon album. The one that he went to Africa to make. What's the name of that album? Graceland. We went all the way to Africa just to call it Graceland. But there is a song, Graceland, on that album. I can't wait to lose like half of my subscribers on Rumble because of this album I'm listening to. Well, they're not cultured over there. They don't like black people very much. It's okay. It's okay. Here's the thing. If you say racist stuff about black people, it's kind of understandable because of, you know, the bad black people that exist that we're not allowed to talk about. But here's the thing, y'all motherfuckers act like there ain't a bunch of blacks that are like super duper conservative. And a lot of them, you know, don't get much traction because they don't act white, you know? I would much rather listen to black conservatives that act black. And I don't mean like fit the negative stereotypes. Because, believe it or not, there are positive stereotypes, okay? Like, they just have more soul, you know? Like, the way that they express themselves is a lot more real. And, you know, maybe that's because they're closer to their primitive roots. I think that has a lot to do with it. But that's why they intimidate the motherfucker out of all the other races. You think it's just white people? Are you kidding me? You should hear what Asians have to say about them. But I really appreciate their culture, like the positive aspects of their culture. And, you know, if that makes me seem like I hate white people, like, why do you take it that way? Like, so much of our culture comes from over there. And you can say that's a bad thing, you know? But, you know, I'm a music person. Like, I love the fuck out of music, so, like, why wouldn't I be into, like, a bunch of genres invented by black people? There's just a genuineness to it that I think is way more prevalent. I'm not saying that, like, other races can't make good music. What I'm saying is that, like, my favorite music is typically made by black people. But, you know, St. Vincent ain't black. Fiona Apple ain't black. The Beach Boys ain't black. Pink Floyd ain't black. What if I just spend the remainder of this video naming off all the musicians that I listen to that are not black? That would be a really, really long video. But see, there's so much life to this. Like, the reason why I listen to music all the time is because, like, there's so much that I get out of it, you know? And I really pity people that don't have that experience. They don't look at music like it's an experience. And these are the types of people that are really miserable. Like, they're never satisfied with life. They're never satisfied with anything. Because they can't just listen to a song and be taken away. I got this album at Goodwill for like 90 cents. Maybe it was a little more expensive than that. Maybe it was 99 cents. Maybe it was $1.09. Maybe it was $1.50. Africa! Would you love that? Oh shit. Look at these two trucks that have their emergency on. No, but there was this person on Rumble. Well, I don't think it was just one person. There were like multiple people that commented on this video that I put up where I was listening to, I think it was Tupac. And they were like, this is what's wrong with America. Because listening to degenerate rap music is the problem with America. Now, whatever point they were making, I'm sure it was somewhat accurate. But I think that the reason why, like, not just conservatives, but I think just people in general are really lame is because, like, they can't appreciate something. Like, they can't just take it out of context and, like, appreciate it for, like, whatever it could possibly be, you know? And I think the reason why I'm able to do that really well is because of the fact that, like, I'm a comedian, and so I can see the purpose of things. Like, even if I don't like something, I can understand why somebody else likes it. Like, me personally, I don't like metal at all. I don't like the... I don't like that. I will never like that. I will never like that. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say never, but I don't like it. I haven't liked it all my life. I probably won't like it anytime soon. But I understand, though, why people like it, though. I understand that it could be, like, therapeutic for somebody to listen to that, you know? And it's not like those motherfuckers can't play their instruments or, you know, they're not doing that because they're angry because they can't play their instruments. Maybe I would get down with that. That's funny. Well, I have a joke about Ian Curtis, and, like, the whole reason why he supposedly killed himself was because he sounds like that. Only people that like Joy Division would understand. No, I'm pretty sure that people that like Joy Division would be offended by that. They'd be like, how dare you? How dare you say that about Ian? How dare you say that? No, you know how Ian Curtis sounds, right? Hold on. Isolation. I get. What's that one song they're known for? Love Will Tear Us Apart. Love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again. Is that a decent impression? I hope so. But yeah, that's how he sounds. It's like not even bass. Like, I really don't even know how to describe it. But his voice was really authentic, though. I'll give him that. And, I mean, I still listen to his music. I still love the fuck out of Joy Division. I don't care how annoying his voice was, you know? But, yeah, he did kill himself, I guess. But, yeah. It's like there are a lot of people out there that I listen to that aren't very good singers. But I appreciate their music for other reasons, you know? And I think that, like, yeah, most people are really snobby and uptight, and they can't understand. Like, it's not just that they don't want to listen to something. It's like they want to shit on everybody that finds enjoyment from it. And they want to say, oh, there's something wrong with you, or... you know, like, you're stupid if you like this type of music, or you're stupid if you watch this type of TV show. I mean, yeah, I need to stop. This has got to be, like, the most self-aware YouTube channel. Yeah, because I'm, like, always calling myself out. Well, because I've made statements, like, if you watch, like, How I Met Your Mother, you're just... you know, a simple-minded person. But here's the thing. If you like the show, you like the show. Whatever. I dated a guy that watched that show. I should have known it wasn't going to work out. But I don't know. It's like the kinds of people that watch a show like that, like, probably aren't very deep, you know? Definitely not conspiratorial people watching a show like that, right? Because that show's very lighthearted. It's very, very lighthearted. But, you know, I'm not going to say you're stupid, though. Like, I probably shouldn't think that I'm going to end up in a relationship with you. It's going to, like, work out, you know? Because I do think that personal taste, like, you know, it does indicate somewhat of, like, who you are as a person, like, just the way that you look at things. But, that doesn't necessarily mean, like intellectually, or even spiritually, that you're this or that, you know? But, like, yeah, you know, there's a lot, though. There's a lot that you can analyze about a person, like, based off of their music taste, or, like, the types of TV shows they watch and stuff. So I'm sure that people would probably gather that I have schizophrenia based off of, like, how versatile my taste is. Because, like, I listen to everything, you know, aside from metal. Aside from metal, dubstep, Christian music. Actually, there is, like, one type of metal that I like. It's, like symphonic metal, or, like classical. I'm trying to think of a good example of this. But it's, like, metal plus, like, you know, violins and shit like that. But still, like, I could understand, like, why, I could understand the appeal of it without having to be appealed by it, you know? Like, I understand why people watch sports. I don't watch sports. I think it's all a Masonic ritual. I mean, not like a high school football game. If you love football, go to your local high school and watch those games, because, like, that's the realest that you're gonna get when it comes to that. It's like, why wouldn't they control something like that? You know? But anyway. Yeah, like, I can understand why people do something without having to do it myself. You know, it's like the same thing that I say about, like, having kids or not having kids. It's like, if you can't understand why somebody either wants to bring a child into this world or doesn't want to bring a child into this world, I think that you're dumb. Like, not everybody is meant to have that. Not everybody is meant to do that. Just like, we're not all meant to be mathematicians and astronomers, or, you know, astrophysicists and all that shit, you know? We're not all destined for greatness. And so, I just think it's kind of, like, outrageous that people have such high expectations of society, but they don't really expect that much from themselves, you know? They expect everybody to understand their taste. They expect everybody to understand their beliefs, but they don't make the attempt to try to understand anybody else's, you know? And that's wrong. And so, that's why I say what I say about, you know, Christianity, that, like, I want to be an example of Christianity, you know? I'm not gonna, hold on. I want to be an example of Christianity. I don't want to be, like, yet another reason why you're gonna turn away from the path of faith. You know, because you meet yet another hypocrite that doesn't actually believe what they claim they believe. But once again, I guess maybe it's you have a different interpretation of Christianity than I do. I mean, I don't think Christianity is the slightest bit capitalist, you know? And it's crazy to me, like, you know, you have a lot of Christians that, like, want to go on and on about Jews, but it's like, if you're preaching about status and, like, personal importance and, like, money, you know, that's kind of Jewish. It's very Jewish, actually. So it's like it doesn't make sense. Like, just be Jewish or pagan. You know? It's like if you care more about status than you do, like, being, like, a kind-hearted person, then, you know, Christianity is obviously not the religion for you. But, you know, people get mad when I say that. But they're gonna get mad no matter what. That's why I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want, because, like, it doesn't matter, you know? And I think that people actually would have way more respect for that. Like, respectable people will respect the fact that I'm being a real person. And so even if they don't agree with me, they're not gonna just unsubscribe to my channel or be real hateful because I say something that they don't like. I mean, if they feel so compelled, they might challenge me, which is fine. I welcome that, honey. I welcome it. I hope that nobody's so intimidated that they don't know how to approach me. But let me tell you this, though. If you say anything about my physical appearance, I'm not responding to the comment. For obvious reasons. That's not why I do this. And the thing is, not to sound like a feminist, but women have to deal with that way more. When men do content, they don't have to worry about people talking about their outfit. You know? They're not pressured to, like, do more videos wearing certain things or not wearing certain things. You know? And that's just a reality for women. And I'm not complaining about it. It's just the way that it is. But that's why I don't, you know, I just pretend I'm a man. I'm just, like, so anytime that somebody talks about my body or talks about my face or whatever, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about, because, you know, I'm not drawing attention to that. So if you're going to draw attention to that, you know, that's your prerogative, but that ain't mine.